Hi guys and welcome to today's video. No, I'm not naked, I'm wearing an off the shoulder top, but it just so happens that it stops literally like right here before you can see, so I'm not naked, I promise. I'm wearing clothes. So I thought for today's video we could just sit down, I'll put on a full face of makeup, I'll talk about my monthly favourites that's way overdue. I'll just talk about what's been happening in my life, like a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me, but I'm not necessarily getting ready for anything because I don't lead that much of an exciting life. But just kind of wanted to update you with things and just talk about it and ramble about it whilst putting on makeup really, because at the moment I'm looking a bit like a little egg. So yeah, let's get on with it. So for primer today, we're just going to be using the DHC Velvet Skin Coat Makeup Primer. I've got a sample of that I want to use up, and the Evelyn and Iona Green Tea Primer that I'm going to use all over my face. So the first thing I want to say is I can only apologise for how late Battle of the Boxes was this month, kind of last month. My schedule has gone out of the window, and to be honest, it comes back to my health. I feel like a lot of these things I want to say today do come back to my health. Basically, I'm sick all the time. If you have not noticed already, I'm a little bit nasally. I am sick right now. I don't know if it ever picks up on videos if I'm ill or not, if you can tell. But I probably would say I'm ill every month, if not every other week. And it just completely brings me down. And it's just very wearing. So I've had some blood tests to see if it was my thyroid and if that was being affected, or if that's why I was feeling very tired at the time, craving food, things like that. But it wasn't that. And the main reason, or what we're going to pin it down to, is my tonsils. Now, I get tonsillitis about 6 to 10 times a year. Last year I got it 7.5 times, like 8 times really, but the 8th time is like only for 3 days. But I get tonsillitis like it's my freaking job, and every time I get it, it just wears me down more and more and makes me feel like absolute crap. Like, if you've ever had tonsillitis, you'll know how it feels, and imagine getting that pretty much every month. It wipes you out for a whole week, but of course I can't just take off a whole week of every month off of work and off of university. It's just not realistic. So I've been trying to get fitter, I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight. I've not been doing very well with that, if I'm going to be honest, because I've just been feeling a bit rubbishy, feeling tired, not wanting to go, not really enjoying the whole gym thing. And I'm not seeing results fast enough for my liking, so it's not motivating anymore. I'm going to mix the Revlon Youth Effects foundation and the Sleek Life Proof foundation. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we're going to do it anyway. So yeah, basically my health has not been great. I am on the list to get my tonsils removed, thank God. I have been waiting for the all go for that one for quite a few months, if I'm going to be honest. I've been campaigning to my doctors saying that, you know, it's what's making me feel rubbish, and it's what's making me like just feel crap all the time, and just affecting me more than I probably let on, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm due to have my tonsils removed mid-March, which is coming up pretty soon, and that is going to wipe me out for 2 weeks off of work, but it kind of falls on Easter as well, so I'll have like 2 and a bit weeks off work. So that, of course, in itself, when I got the date through for my op, has stressed me out a little bit. Not because I'm nervous. I mean, it's natural to be very nervous for an operation. I've never undergone like general anaesthetic or anything like that. I've been quite fortunate in that sense. I've just been stressing out because there's so much to do in so little time. So I've got university assignments due in like 2 days after my operation, and there's just no way, like no way I'm going to be able to hand them in, get them done, things like that. As well as uni, I've got work, so I've got to kind of plan everything so that I know when I go off, like I'm not leaving people with a load of stuff to do, and then when I come back it's all going to be okay as well. So these past couple of weeks have just been a little bit stressful. So knowing I'm going to be out, you know, of filming mode, I've had to pre-film a video. I'm going to have to pre-film another one, I think, this week, so that I've got at least 2 as a buffer, just in case I can't film. I also went up to Warrington to audition for Look Fantastic's beauty set, which was an amazing experience. If you follow me on Instagram, then you will know I reached their top 15, which was a very humbling experience because I got to meet some really amazing people. Unfortunately, I did not reach the top 6. I mean, a massive congratulations is in order for the people that did get through and did reach the top 6 to join the beauty set. It was difficult competition. There was a lot of talent on both the days. I attended on the Monday, and then another group of I think it was 7 people, I think, were on the Tuesday. So I was on the Monday. I'm going to go in with some Bourjois concealer to highlight and conceal this face. So yeah, it was a really, really great experience, and it was probably one I'll never forget, and one I don't take for granted at all, because even though I didn't make it, it's taught me that you don't have to get everything to feel successful. And that might sound a little bit drippy to some of you, but I was so proud of myself for getting that far, that at that stage it didn't matter to me if I got through to the final 6 or if I didn't. Don't get me wrong, it would have been freaking fantastic and I would have literally peed my pants. But it's okay to not win every single time, and it's okay to think, well, do you know what? Do you know that brought me a brilliant experience? Okay, it didn't get the result I wanted, but what can I take away from this, and what can I learn for next time when I put myself in that position again? And you can be sure that I'm going to put myself out there again, because you don't get anywhere if you don't. So I'm going to definitely put myself out there more. I think that's one thing I've learnt from this. You know, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to say yes to things that you think you might fail in. It's okay to fail, and you know what? If you fail, so what? So what? You've put yourself out there, but one day it might just work. So as a side note, I've got some favourites. I think I've decided not to do hits and misses every month. I feel like I'm struggling to find things I love and things I don't every single month, and that wouldn't be true to what sort of content I want to make. I don't want to put pressure on myself to have to find something I really hate and have to find something I really love. If I like it, great, I'm going to talk to you about it. If I hate it, great, I'm going to talk to you about it. So I've decided just for this month to talk about my January and February favourites, because I missed January's hits and misses, and I'm not going to talk about the misses that I've been having because I don't have enough, and I feel myself scrambling to find something that I don't like, which isn't really true to the content I want to make. So I've decided to do a video every so often of just disappointing products and products that haven't done what I thought they would do for me instead, and then I will do monthly favourites, because then I can just talk about things I've been liking, and then there's no pressure because I'll always find something I like. Even if it's 3 things, I can just sit down and talk about my favourites that way. So these Real Techniques Blue brushes, now I've had these since they came out, and they've kind of just sat in my collection. I've pulled them out every now and again, put them back, you know. They've had a good wash, they've gone through their wash session and everything like that. But I've really noticed how much I've started using them. They're absolutely beautiful, by the way. Real Techniques kills it with their packaging every single time. The bold metals are one of my favourite line of brushes. Now these, I would say, are a very, very good second. I'd definitely say they're a second. I prefer the shape of the bold metals brushes, but these are the 4 I've picked up. I've picked up this eye brush, which is the BO4. I've picked up the BO2, the BO1 and BO3. There is like a kabuki brush as well, but I'm not really into that sort of thing. I don't really use kabuki brushes that often, so I've just picked up these 4. I'm going to use the BO3 to use this MUA translucent pressed powder. I believe this is £1, and I can't put this down. Like, I've noticed myself picking this up on an everyday situation. I'm literally just patting it all over my face. It's doing a great job at setting my makeup down, just smoothing everything out. It's quick, it's cheap. But this powder is just amazing for £1. It blends really well, doesn't look too chalky. I feel like it sets my makeup down really nicely, especially with a really like thick, dense brush just like this one. It's really great for just smashing all over your face and just setting everything. So onto brows, I'm going to use a monthly favourite. This is the Colourpop brow pencil in the shade Dope Taupe. I've just ordered another 2 of these. Yes, that does mean a cheeky Colourpop order is on its way in the next couple of months. But I've just ordered another 2. This is my second one I'm going through right now. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It suits my eyebrows perfectly. Can pull a bit warm sometimes, but comes with a little spoolie on the end, and it's just like a precise tip like that. Just kind of like that, literally so precise. I love it. You can draw really hair-like brows. Looks really natural, or you can really build it up to make them look really dramatic. So kind of going back to my rambles, I've never felt so in control of my own fate. That sounds so cheesy, doesn't it? But it's like that saying, you know, be be the captain of your own ship. I think that's the saying. I could have probably butchered that to death, but I've never felt that I've been drowning in so much rubbish for so long, and that so much is going on in my life. I just feel like I haven't been able to come up for air yet. A lot of pressure from a multitude of things, and I work well under pressure usually. I'm the sort of person that's like, yeah, bring it on. Yeah, bring it on, give me more. You know, I can handle it. And for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm breaking under pressure and that I can't handle it. Which is a very strange feeling for me, because I'm quite headstrong, and I will always say yes. Well, I'll always say yes to things that obviously are worth saying yes to. I hate saying no, I hate letting people down, and I've had to start doing that recently, and I've had to start thinking about myself and what I need, going back to my health, things like this, and that's been really difficult for me actually. I feel like I've been letting myself down and I haven't been doing enough, but I know that I'm doing too much already. So something's got to give. I'm trying to bronze up with this Studio 10 bronzer. But yeah, I've never felt so in control of what I want to do, but it's just a very weird feeling of feeling very, very swamped in a lot of rubbish. However, feeling in control about where you're going through that and how you're going to handle things, how you're going to deal with it, how you're going to overcome it, how you're going to move forward from it. I'm going to go into another beauty favourite this month. This is the Colourpop blush in the shade To The 10. Not necessarily this shade, but the Colourpop blushes are freaking bomb. Absolutely bomb. They blend so well. So I'm just going to take it on this Real Techniques BO2 brush. And I just think they're so blendable, and they're so easy to just chuck on the cheeks. This is a very muted pink shade, but I have got some really bright shades and some nice deep ones, and I've just been finding myself reaching for them, wanting to travel with them, and when I want to travel with something that says a lot. I've also been really loving this brush in particular out of all of the Blue brushes. This is the BO2, like I said. This is really good for setting under the eyes if you want a bit of a heavier powder or loose powder. Really great for under the eyes. Really good for precision on blush. If you don't want too much, you can really precisely pinpoint where you want that blush to go. Good for contouring, kind of good for setting, like putting bake, if you bake, on your jawline. I've been loving this brush. Like, if there was one brush I would recommend, it would be this one. And I would have never had thought I would say that, but it's a brilliant brush, a really brilliant brush. Something I've also been travelling with is the Jouer highlighters. Oh my god, I'm so in love with these Jouer highlighters. It's unreal. Like, I'd never tried them before, and I bought the Christmas sort of trio set, which is why they're really small, but they're really perfect for travelling. I've got the shades Citrine and Topaz with me here. So this is Topaz and this is Citrine. You can tell they're really similar in shade. This is a little bit darker, this is a bit more champagne-y. This one's got more of a like a hint of pink, but together they're really beautiful. And they're so shiny. I'm going to use a Real Techniques setting brush and just apply this on the top of my cheekbones. They're absolutely stunning. Like, oh, you can really build them up as well, which is what I like. So these have been a really massive favourite for the past couple of months. And I think they'll be my favourites for the next few months ahead as well, because they're so pretty. It's definitely making me want to invest in the larger sizes of the Jouer highlighters because they're insane. I'm going to go in with this Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. This is very new to me. I have literally only used this once. Like, it's absolutely stunning. I used a couple of the shades when I went up to Warrington for the beauty set for Look Fantastic. This palette just, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So I want to play around with this again today because it's an absolutely stunning palette. I think I might do a look with this, I'm not sure. Sound it off in the comments below if you'd like to see like a dedicated look to this, or something really smoky, really dramatic. I don't know, but I'm really getting good vibes off this palette. So I'm just going to go into the shade Toasty right there, and I'm just literally applying this all throughout my crease. So yeah, I don't know, I just feel like when I get my tonsils removed, I know I'm talking about this to death, but it means a lot to me, okay? It's a big milestone in my life. I feel like I'm just going to be so much more on top of things. Well, I'm hoping anyway, but I feel like it's going to be a mark in my life where I can start creating more videos because I won't be feeling as sick. I can get healthier by going to the gym more because I don't feel as sick. My sleeping will be much better. I'm really hoping my sleeping will be much better because I can breathe better. And yeah, I can breathe better. Breathing is a good thing and I would like to do it, and I'd like to carry on doing it as long as I can. With the Real Techniques 203 Bold Metals brush, I'm going to go into this beautiful blush pink shade which is called Passion Fruit, and just kind of run this through the crease, not smoking it out too much. Just want to bring a bit of warmth into that crease. But yeah, I just feel like I'll be able to do more content that I want to do. I haven't been able to do that because I haven't been able to film every single week, which is what I want to do. And again, it just comes back to this whole health thing. If I'm feeling healthier, I can tackle more, I can get a good sleeping routine in, and I can do what I want. I can do what I want and it'll be great. So we will talk about some favourites. Right now, this is going to be my favourites next month, just to let you know, because these are bomb shadows. These are absolutely blending like a dream. And the tones, well, do I need to say nothing? Come on, the tones are beautiful. I'm then going to use my MAC 217 to kind of smoke After Hours, which is like this khaki green shade, all over my lid, kind of blending it into the crease. Kind of see what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, let's talk about some favourites. So guess what my favourite footwear's been? These, absolutely loving them. So Lily, my best friend Lily, bought me these for Christmas. They're Flamingo Slippers. They're absolutely stunning. I'm in love with them. They're the comfiest things ever. I don't know where she got them from, so I'll have to ask her so I can link them down below if they're still available. But they're flamingos with a little crown on, like a little jewel tiara, a little like choker necklace thing, and they're just beautiful. They've got glittery like wings and everything. I'm living in them, literally living in them. They're the only bloody slipper I wear in the house, so I thought I'd have to give them a good mention. So another thing I've absolutely been living for is the Primark facial masks. These are very comparable, well, the one that I've tried is very comparable to the Garnier Moisture Bomb. This is the Avocado Moisturising Sheet Mask. I've also got the Radiant Glow Pearl Sheet Mask, which is like a brightening one for your face. That one's really great as well. It really helps create luminosity. It just makes my face feel really radiant and glowy. I'm going to go to Fool's Gold, which is like this greeny reflect colour, and just press this all over my lid and see what happens. Another favourite I've absolutely been loving is this little guy. Now this is like a mini makeup eraser. I have my big one here for reference. It's dirty, I'm sorry, I used it yesterday. I absolutely love that mini eraser. I got this in a Birchbox, I believe, like the month before, like January's Birchbox, I think. I hope it was January's Birchbox. I've absolutely been loving it. I've been using it for travel, so everywhere I go I've basically been taking that little cloth with me, wetting it, and I don't have to take any other product with me at all because it does it all for me. It's absolutely brilliant. I feel like this shade performs better when I like stretch my eyelid almost, which is not something I typically like to do, but you know, we'll do it for the makeup. Going into the Bold Metals 203 brush, I'm going to go into henna and kind of just press this on my outer corners and then just drag it underneath my eyes as well, just create a bit of depth and smoke it out a little bit more. I'm just applying the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I've just been really liking this one at the moment. This video is probably going to be so long, but whatever. You know me. I do long videos. That's just what I do. I can't shut up, can I? I've been thinking about doing like weekend vlogs. I was watching Coffee Break with Danny the other day, and she does weekend vlogs like Mummy Patrol, like where she hasn't got her children on the weekends. And I really love them. Like, they're 40 minutes long, some of them, but I actually really love it because I sort of tidy my room and listen to her vlogs or watch her vlogs while I'm doing something else, and it's really therapeutic for me to watch those sorts of videos. I know a lot of people don't like long videos, which is completely understandable. I know that mine are usually very long, I do apologise for that. But sometimes I think long videos are nice in that respect, where you can do something else whilst watching or just listening to a video. So I've been thinking about doing weekend vlogs. I might get a new phone so I can vlog on my phone. At the moment I've got the iPhone 6, but I think I might get the iPhone 8 because it's got a much better camera. So I could probably vlog on my camera, which means I could like take it more places. So yeah, what do you think about that? Would you watch those? Would you want me to do those, like weekend vlogs? They won't be for a while yet, until at least after my operation. I've been thinking that I could just pick up my phone and do a weekend vlog, upload it once a week. And it's just like an extra video that if you want to zone out to and you enjoy listening to a video in the background whilst doing things like me, then you'd enjoy that sort of thing. So tell me if you'd want that, because I think I'd really like to start doing those. Okay, so my final favourite of this month, of these 2 months, has been the Lush Sugar Plum Fairy Lip Scrub. Oh my gosh, this tastes like Colourpop. I've not had it that long, but it's like purple, like bright purple, and it's just amazing. It tastes like Colourpop, and I love that. I'm an absolute freak. I loved the taste of Colourpop when I was little, and it's just a really, really good lip scrub. I've been using it on a daily, especially because I can't breathe very well nowadays, because of my tonsils. So my lips have been getting very, very dry, and what's great about Lush lip scrubs is you can literally lick them off. They're edible, so it tastes really great, and I'm scrubbing my lips at the same time, which is also a bonus. So finally, a lip product. We're going to use the H&M lipstick in Cream Chestnut. I love the packaging of these lipsticks, like they're so bougie, like don't you think? Gold and cream, and they're really, really nice and really, like, I don't know, they just feel nice on the lips. They feel comfortable. I'll probably add this to the list of my favourites as well, because I've just been using them a lot. I've been picking them up a lot, and they're really nice to wear and they're really comfortable, and I believe they're under £10, which is also a bit of a steal, so go pick them up. So that is it, guys. That has been my rambles / January / February favourites / life updates, and testing out some new products, and a chatty get ready with me all in one. Look at me getting all those videos all in one. Of course, I'll put down below in the down bar all of my monthly favourites for January, February time, and I'll put that in its own little section so you can see what my favourites are, and I'll try to link them so you can access them as well. If you do like the idea of me starting to vlog weekends and doing a weekend vlog, then please do say, because I'm interested in how you'd feel about that. If you also want a dedicated tutorial on this beautiful palette right here, do say. It's not going to look like this. This looks like a pile of poop right now because I didn't concentrate and I was too busy talking, thinking about a whale of other things. Okay, I think I've talked your head off now. Literally talked your head off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all to the moon and back. You have no idea. I love you guys so much. Thank you for letting me talk your ears off today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Join my little family. Join my little family. Give me a massive thumbs up if you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.